Hey, 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 what it do? It's your boy E2 Blue coming back at you again on this live stream. Sorry it's late, but definitely wanted to get this in today because my schedule's kind of funny this week. Rocking the power of four for Dak Prescott. We're going to be talking about Dak Prescott and I guess D-Law too because they kind of tie together. What's going on, Cowboys for life? I mean, Cowboys, yeah. Yes, sir. Power of four, baby. This is what we're doing. Tyshawn, what's going on? Dawn, hey. Anita, hey, how y'all doing? Can y'all hear me? You guys can hear me, right? Yes, Anita. This is the shirt right here. So first of all, I'm gonna kick it off. Hey, let me address everybody in the room. Hey, Maria, how you doing? Francisco, what's going on? So as you guys know, on Sunday we were at the CSA show in Chantilly, Virginia. The legends were there. Dak Prescott was there. Chidobe Awuzie was there. Taco Charlton was there. Um, yes, Don, I love the shirt too. It's awesome. It's awesome. Um, so if you guys seen on Mark's channel, he got some footage of us giving the shirt to Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott really loved the shirt. He just like I said, I was standing right there, and I seen him, and the way he looked when we presented the shirt to him, he looked like he was so appreciative of it. And I don't know, hopefully he frames it or whatever. Mark also gave him a regular shirt like this one to wear without the signatures on it. So that one is going to be good. And then he signed another one that I think that's the one that Mark's going to give to the winner of the donations. So with that being said, just seeing Dak Prescott in real life, seeing being right next to him, yeah, I was just getting ready to say that. So humble, just seeing him, and he's a real dude, real stand up guy. I loved actually meeting him and being there and just getting a chance to just chat with him for a couple of minutes or seconds, I guess. Um, what's good, homie? Talk to DMV. I got something for you in the YouTube roundtable. Okay, Martin, cool, appreciate it. Um, so so yeah, so just being there talking to Dak Prescott was fun. It was amazing. Um, he's a real guy, and you know sometimes when you look at people like Troy Aikman, and I'm not really a fan of Troy Aikman like that. Troy Aikman is a guy that like when he does autograph signings. First of all, he doesn't go to that many, and when he does, he's real standoffish. One thing that you can't do, I don't care how big you are, your fan base is your fan base. Now, granted, I'm a nobody. I don't think I have a fan base, but there's some of you guys that treat me like I'm important, and sometimes you may want my autograph, and I appreciate that. But even with me, like when I address the fans, I speak to everybody. The way Troy Aikman goes about his business, he just doesn't. He doesn't seem like somebody that makes you want to spend your money to see him. You know what I mean? But Dak Prescott, I'll go broke to see Dak because Dak is a real true dude. I love him. He's humble. He's a guy that understands things. He signed Maria's shirt, and it was she had the mom breast cancer shirt on, and he had it on as well. And he signed the shirt. He's a big advocate of the whole movement. With his mom dealing with the cancer and her passing away, and his mom was a big factor in the way that he is. So rest in peace, Peggy. Shout out to her for raising Dak right. And Kyle, yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate the fact that I do have a fan base. Because like I said, you guys, I'm humbled by it as well because you guys are awesome. Definitely couldn't be done without you guys. Not to sound cliche, but that's real talk. Definitely could not be done without you guys because, like I said, this YouTube thing is an animal within itself when you talk about trolls and things of that. So you get criticized for every little thing that you say. So, but me, I'm confident in what I say because I'm an intelligent brother and I know what I'm talking about. So you either agree or you don't. That's just how I feel about it. Thank you, Anita. I appreciate that. You say you would never pay to talk to Troy? Nah, not at all. And see the way Troy is, man. he's just real standoffish. And then when you go to these signings, and you have to reach out to your fan base, that's important, because again, your fan base is what makes you a legend. They vote for you, they support you, they donate to you, things of that nature. But again, shout out to Dak Prescott for being Dak Prescott. That's my quarterback. And those of you that are down on the Dak train, power four all day, y'all. Fourth year, number 4. It's going to be a big year for Dak Prescott. Saying, hey, Miss Jackie, welcome. Sorry, guys, I'm doing it a little late. I appreciate you guys still coming in, even though I'm doing it late. I just had to get it in. I just felt it in my heart to talk to you guys tonight. So I appreciate you guys being here. Yeah, being a celebrity is not easy, especially when you're dealing with fans all day, day and night, overwhelmed. Yeah, and again, it is what's going on, DMV. It is definitely overwhelming, but as a celebrity too, you do have to understand that, like, yeah, you're gonna deal with that one crazy fan that just goes over the top and he shouldn't be. But for the most part, your fan base is humbled by even to get a chance to meet you, because again, you're either their idol or you're somebody that they look up to. Me personally, like as a real individual, like, I mentor young guys and I mentor people. So like I look at it like this. I always look down to different people to help them bring them up. Like I never would say anything negative about somebody, especially, everybody has their thing. And that's just me. What's going on, Tamira? Yes, yes, appreciate that. Yeah. Brian SoCal, what's up, brother? Stuntman, salute to all Cowboy Nation. As far as how much I would pay Dak, I would aim for 25 mil with additional. Yes, I'm definitely. We're gonna definitely get into that. I just wanted to. I'm sorry. I just wanted to finish my comment about this. So, what up, Marcus? Go, my brother. So just being there was fun. This was my first CSA show. What's going on, Dave? I'm good. How you doing, brother? This is my first CSA show. Doing the autograph sign. And I just looked at some of the prices for some people, and I was like, God. So just so you guys know, those of you that were not there, they had a price list. What did I do with it? Hold on. I think I still have it. I think I have it in my backpack. Yep. Here it is. So let me go through what the prices were for certain people. Now, so they had 2 different days. They had it on Saturday. Saturday was when like most of the Redskin ex-players were there. I think Santana Moss was there. Ed Reed was there. They had a lot of the local people, like the Ravens and the Redskins players. They were there. Kellen Winslow and all them, Joe Theismann. Those of you guys that have been to the Virginia area, you know that Joe Theismann has a restaurant out here in this area. Hey, Miss Jackie. Yes, I'm good. How are you, Miss Jackie? These look like so much fun. Dak is always engaging and attentive with the fan. Yeah, he is. So let me say this first. So I saw, first of all, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was there, and those of you that like the Lakers or whatever, or like the old school Lakers, you don't realize how tall these people are until you see them in real life. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is hella tall. Like he's so tall, it looks like he's standing on stilts because he's still kind of a slim guy, like he's always been. So to see him, it was I think a flat rate of $130 to just get an autograph from him. Troy Aikman was $135. The triplets, if you wanted to take a picture and or get an autograph from Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, and Michael Irvin, it was $525. First of all, I ain't balling like that, so I'm not not paying that money for that. I didn't pay to get Michael Irvin's signature, but just so you guys know, what I did was I went up there with Michael Anthony Fitness. Michael Anthony Fitness, shout out to Michael Anthony Fitness, subscribe to him too. Michael Anthony Fitness did not have, he bought a ticket to see Michael Irvin. I think Michael Irvin was, let's see, where's he at in this list? Man, where'd he go? Michael Irvin was $135. So Michael Anthony Fitness had a ticket to go see him. So I just walked up there with him. I didn't get an autograph from him because I didn't pay for it. What I did was I went up to Michael Irvin. I spoke to him and I said, "Hey, yeah, Tamir, $525. That's to see the triplets together and take a picture with them." So I went up there. I basically told Michael Irvin, I said, "Look, I'm a Cowboys YouTuber. I speak on behalf of the Cowboys Nation when I say that you were in our thoughts and prayers. Glad that you're cancer free. Glad that all the tests were negative." So I basically had like a real conversation with him, and I told him how much I was a fan of him and appreciated him, and to know that Cowboys Nation had his back. So that's what I did. So I went and he shook my hand, and he was very appreciative of just that, just me saying that, and I just thought that was big for me to do. Like, I didn't get a picture with him. I didn't get a signature. I just wanted to talk to him. That's all I wanted to do. And that's what I did. And I felt good about that. So I think that money goes to both them and their publicists. Because their publicist was C blocking like hard. Like, you couldn't even get. So my whole thing is, if I'm paying this much money, right, to get your signature, I should be able to get whatever I want signed. If you pay to get a ticket to some of it goes to charity, and some of it actually goes to their pockets too. I guess it depends on who it is. Dak was expensive. He was 100 or something too. Dak Prescott was $155. $155 for Dak Prescott. Now, again, if I'm paying that much money to get a signature, I should be able to give you my helmet to sign, a T-shirt, and whatever else. But again, it's flat. So it's like you go up there, you pay that money, and they sign one thing. And it's like, that sucks. Yeah, Michael Irvin was $135. Ryan Shazier was there too, and he was only $60. I kind of wanted to go see Ryan Shazier, and yes, I know he's a Steeler, but I wanted to see Ryan Shazier because of just the injury that he had to go through, and the fact that he's a stand-up guy, and I'm big with that. I got Jalen Smith. I bought Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith was on the cheaper end. Jalen Smith was $70. And Amari Cooper, well, Chidobe Awuzie was $30. Taco Charlton was $40. Amari Cooper was $100. Stephon Diggs was there too. He was $70. I actually walked past Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs looked just like a regular old dude. Like, he's not big. He's the same height as me. Like, I walked past him. I was like, "What up, Stephon?" Like, I just said, "What's up?" Like, he again, he went to University of Maryland, so, like, you know what I mean? Like, he lived here, so it is what it is. Yeah, Tamira, Coop was there. Coop was definitely there. And being shy as hell. Amari Cooper, shy as I don't know what. I love him to death. I do. I love how humble he is. But he was shy, though. He walked in there. He was just like, he was there, and he was just like, hey, how y'all doing? He took the pictures with the females. He go take the pictures with the females. You know that. Yeah, Miss Jackie. His price was definitely increased, because I think that before Dak was around the $60, $70 era. Now he's $155. What it do, Dave? Oh, Jalen Smith was playing around with Joe Boo. He was boxing with Joe Boo. I don't know if Mark showed you guys that in the video. Mike Tyson was there. When I tell you, Mike Tyson's line to go see Mike Tyson was all the way around they had to move Mike Tyson because they needed space for his line. So I think what they were doing, they were giving away, if you bought a ticket for Mike Tyson, they gave you like a free replica, like belt or whatever. Now, Leighton Vander Esch went on Saturday. He was the only Dallas Cowboys to go on. He was the only Dallas Cowboys to go on Saturday because I guess he had a prior engagement on Sunday. I wish that I could have been there on Saturday, but I missed it. How can I figure it? So Emmitt Smith was $235. $235 for Emmitt Smith. So, yeah, Tamir, I've been working out. I appreciate it. I've been working out. I've been trying to get it together. But food is so delicious, y'all. It is. It's hard. But I've been killing myself trying to do it. Yes, Anita, $235. So of course I didn't get Emmitt Smith's signature, but I tried to sneak one in there. But his publicist was there, and he was sitting there like I tried to give him my helmet. He's like, "Nah, don't sign that." I was like, "Come on, man, stop blocking. That's my frat brother." So again, all I wanted to do was get a picture with Emmitt Smith throwing up the mob. That's all I wanted to do because we're in the same frat. So that's it. That's all I wanted. Like I went up there, I was like, "Hey, can I just get a picture with you?" That was it. Personal picture. Like I wasn't paying for all the other stuff. This is fraternity business. This is strictly business. We use that as a tax write-off. What happened? You think the Cowboys going to draft a safety? Donnell, either a safety or a defensive tackle or end because they're plentiful in this draft. So they're going to go either. I'm gonna tell you, they're going to go either or there. They're going to pick the best player available when it comes to that spot, Donnell, and that's what it is. If Thornhill's there, they'll get him. Yes, Miss Jack. Yo, Jalen Smith is that's that dude right there. Like, and I keep forgetting these guys are young, and Jalen is like a big kid. Like he was acting up, he was cutting up, he was cutting up, and his line was long. You know who I feel? Okay, so before I finish my statement, before I go into this, I just wanted to say, Taco Charlton was there. Taco Charlton's ticket was $40 to see Taco Charlton. His line was so short. Yeah, Francisco, yeah, he was. Oh, you talking about what I did for Emmitt Smith? Oh no, I wouldn't got his Oh, you talking about for the money period? That's for the autograph and or picture. When you get in the line, when they're sitting there, above them, they have a piece of paper that's like printed out with their name on it, right? Awuzie was there. He got his thing done. So Taco, first of all, it's only $40 to see him. His line was short. And then like they didn't even have first of all, Michael Anthony's fitness, he's funny as hell. He took a picture of it. I thought it was funny as hell. What's going on, Chris? He took a picture of it, and basically they took a piece of paper like this. They just took a blank sheet of paper above his head and hand wrote Taco Charlton. I said, damn, bro, you can't even, he can't even get, my man can't even get his name printed on nothing. I just, they did Taco dirty. Tamira, they did Taco dirty, shouty. What? Anyway, yeah, he ain't get no love. He ain't get no love. So Awuzie was $30. Now, and I forgot, Nate Newton was there too. And Nate Newton doesn't do these things very often because he's an old head. He was $35. I went and chatted with him. He was cutting up, acting a fool. You know how Nate Newton is with that laugh. He just that hearty laugh that he has. What's going on, Cowboys X Factor? And thank you for tuning in, Jackie. I appreciate it. Flores, what's going on? Cowboys True Blue, what it do? Tamir, you said you think the only fan who actually liked Taco mainly because his mama is the same name as me. Oh, her name is Tamir too? That's what's up. You said Taco need a new publicist? Yeah, because somebody dropped the ball on that. He should have had some more. So the reason why Taco was there, because normally he wouldn't have been there, but whatever sponsorship that he has, they do a lot of things with these CSA shows, so that's why he's there. Flores, you're not that late. I'm only 20 minutes in. I haven't even gotten to the meat of it. I was trying to hold off because I knew some of you guys were gonna come in later because I started my stream late. So as we one more thing. So shout out to Tisha, she got this for me. So we got a picture of the Wolf Hunter, Leighton Vander Esch, and of course Mr. Swipe himself, Jalen Smith. So I don't know if you can see. I got right there. I got Jalen Smith to sign it. So I got Jalen to sign that. I wasn't there on Saturday, so I couldn't get Leighton to sign it because he was there on Saturday. I wasn't there on Saturday. I was only there on Sunday. But like I said, you see his signature there. So I'm gonna get a little frame for this, and I'm gonna frame that. Dave said, any news on DeMarcus Lawrence lately? What's going on with the contract? Have you heard anything? No, but I will say this. It would behoove Mr. Lawrence to go ahead and get that surgery done because you're only hurting yourself, brother. Because, again, if, say, for instance, if the Cowboys decide they wanted to trade him, right? You don't really have trade value right now because you're injured. No team's going to pick that up. And they're not going to give up a bunch of first-round picks for a guy that still needs surgery. Yeah, Mark was talking about Gerald McCoy. Yeah, because, it seems like the Bucs are trying to get rid of him. And, they know the Cowboys need defensive line help. So they was like, okay, well, maybe Gerald McCoy would be a guy here. So I don't know how much that contract would be. And, again, they got a lot of other things to worry about right now. So I don't know. Tamira, I was just getting ready to talk about that. So I'm going to get into this whole Russell Wilson, Dak Prescott fiasco, just quarterbacks in general. Daniel, what's going on? Raymond, you got the new draft hat? I like last year's better, to be honest with you. Coco, what it do? Yeah, and see, D-Law's agent is really whatever he putting in his head right now. I'm telling you, it's not conducive to that D-Law getting signed right now. Because if you look at what's happening right now, D-Law is not. He's not going to budge. Now, I think that what they're going to do is they're probably going to settle somewhere in between 21.5 million a year. But the issue is the guarantees. He didn't like the guarantees, and I think they only guaranteed like 30 mil. That he wants north of like 60 mil. So I don't know if the Cowboys are going to do that. I don't know how they're going to play that out. We'll see how that works. But they got to do something before July because, again, the longer this thing drags out, it's going to cause more problems. And Stephen Jones was asked, basically, the longer that he gets held out, how does that affect Dak Prescott? Well, basically what Stephen Jones was saying, he was saying that, like, it doesn't matter. He was saying that they could get Dak done. But you got another dilemma with Dak Prescott now because, as Tamira pointed out, you got this issue with Russell Wilson. Now, you look at the quarterbacks, it's different tiers. Aaron Rodgers is making north of 33 mil. Cowboys fan 1973, what's going on? You look at Aaron Rodgers is making 33. So Aaron Rodgers is in that elite category. Dak Prescott is in that lower level he's in that level with Russell Wilson. So whatever Russell Wilson get paid, and definitely whatever Pat Mahomes get paid, that's going to set the market. So it will behoove the Cowboys to get that deal done soon, because if you wait till after these guys get paid, that's going to be a problem. That is going to be a problem. No deal between the books next season for they sign other guys. Yeah. But like I said, with D-Law, I think it's going to be like a 21.5 million a year yearly. What's going on, Paul? 21.5 yearly added to with those incentives as far as guaranteed money. So I look at it like this: you're going to have to figure some things out. They're gonna have to get real savvy with this. Now you look at hold on, what's the date? What did he say? I'm sorry. Russell Wilson was basically saying, what is it, July 15th or something like that? Ain't that the date that he gave? I'm trying to find it. Give me a second. Yeah, so he out here April 15th. Thank you, Miss Jackie. So he's out here giving ultimatums. So April 15th is what? Next week? Tax day, baby. Yeah, Tamira. Yeah, April 15th. So again, with that being said, I don't think the Cowboys gonna get Dak done in that short amount of time. It ain't gonna happen. But you look at it like this. So some people say, I've heard people say that, oh, Russell Wilson's contract is not going to affect Dak Prescott because Dak Prescott sucks. And here we go. Here we go with that, right? So let me go through something right quick. So you compare Dak Prescott's first 3 years to Russell Wilson's first 3 years. Yeah, Russell Wilson has a Super Bowl in there. But at the same time, football is a team sport. When he did win that Super Bowl, he was not as polished as he is right now. If you actually compare those 3 years, I say that, in my opinion, that Dak was more productive. And I'm gonna go on the numbers in a second. Nene, what's up? Contracts go up every year. Pay Dak now, and the Cowboys say yes, you got to pay him now, because if you don't pay him now, he's gonna make over $200 million throughout the contract. So when I tell you that it's gonna look a little hairy, I'm gonna tell you right now, they're gonna have to do something. What's going on, Stephanie? In those 3 years, Dak Prescott has more wins, more completions, a better completion percentage, less interceptions, more rushing touchdowns. Although, I appreciate it, Stephanie, I do. Although Russell Wilson has 9 more touchdowns than Dak Prescott has, it's still phenomenal that Dak is right there, because look at who we have calling the plays. Look at who we had calling the plays. We had this trash ass, excuse my language, we had this trash ass offensive coordinator calling these trash plays, and Dak Prescott still prevailed. He still found a way to be a winner. He still found a way to be poised. He still found a way that even though he threw an interception, he came back in and won. Now, you got to look at Dak Prescott's agent and what he's thinking right now. His camp is probably salivating right now, because they're looking at this like, okay, if Russell Wilson gets paid some serious money, they can sit back and be like, oh, we can figure something out and try to get Dak more money. Now, where I want to pay Dak, I want to give him $25 million a year and 4 or 5 year contract. Spread that thing out. Do what you need to do. But that's what I'm looking at with Dak Prescott. Now, D-Law want to be a butt and not sign his contract. So now we got the situation where we got to figure some things out, because you got a guy that ain't even got a surgery done. And if we get to July and he ain't still got the surgery done, bro, you talking about missing games. We can't do that. We can't do that. We can't do that. We cannot do that. Jimmy G, Kirk Cousins said the market price quarterback high should be. So they're not looking at Jimmy G's or Kirk Cousins, because they were in the they got paid before. They're not lumping Dak Prescott in that category. They're lumping Dak Prescott with guys that are coming up to getting paid, like Russell Wilson and Pat Mahomes. That's the area where they got him in. Yes, Paul, because they about to get 30 plus. And like I said, Aaron Rodgers is making 33 a year. So you ain't getting Aaron Rodgers money. I love Dak Prescott, but he's not Aaron Rodgers yet. Um, but I think that 25 is fair. Tamir, you stupid. Would y'all take less money at your job? Hell no, ain't nobody taking no less money at their job. And that's a good comparison because people always say that hometown discount. You only get a hometown discount to a guy like Sean Lee that's aging, somebody that's at the end of their career, somebody that already knows that he's not gonna be there 24/7 to provide you with that. Somebody that has an injury history. So Sean Lee, that's a hometown discount. Dak Prescott, anybody else after that? No. Oh, Flores, thanks for the super chat, brother. I want these safety available with our first draft pick. I agree with that. I'm good with a safety and or a defensive tackle or end. Anita, I know, right? It's crazy. Dana, what's going on? Where you been at, man? And see, and as far as D-Law goes, he deserves his money. Give him his money. Give him his just due. But the situation, and I think that us seeing this from the outside, there's a lot of things about this D-Law thing that we don't know. Stuff that's going on behind the fence. So I don't think that it's all D-Law that's making this stuff difficult. Again, when I say that he's acting different than he was last year, and I think a lot of that has to do with the agent because his agent is trying to get him money. And if again, put yourself in that situation, your agent is like this, bro. Chill, I got you. I'm gonna get you this bread, son. I'm gonna get you this bread. Just chill out. But my whole thing is this, and he's only 26. He's a young dude, so young guys, just give me my money. Me at the age that I am, I look at it like this. I'm a little more practical when I think, and I'm like, okay, maybe because I'm just different. I got a heart. I'm not trying to break the bank on my team, even though I know I deserve to get paid. Me personally, and this is coming from a broke brother, I would take the 20 mil with 30 guaranteed. But again, you're talking about a guy that you kind of, at this point, you're kind of questioning D-Law's motivation and his will to be on this team because I don't know where his head is, so I can't really judge. I can only speculate. But one thing I can say is the longer he goes without getting that surgery, the more that says to the Dallas Cowboys that you really don't care about this team. Because, again, if you cared, you would have already gotten your surgery done regardless if you get in the contract or not. Because, again, if they had decided to trade him, it would behoove him to have it done because you're increasing your trade value. It's at a decreased rate right now because of the simple fact that he doesn't have a leg to stand on when you have an injury. Because teams are going to look at that and be like, okay, why would we sign you and you didn't even get your surgery done? So it is what it is. Right. You would think that now that they signed Quinn, he would be like, you know what? We could be a nasty tandem right now. Milton, you said Taylor Stern said that him and his agent was around to start. Yeah. And see, this is the thing with the contract. It's not like with that whole Dez thing where, remember when Dez was trying to get his contract signed? Rock Nation or wasn't even nowhere near. They weren't even talking to each other. They went months without talking. At least with this situation with D-Law, him and his agent are around a lot. They're talking just about every day trying to get something done. So what's going on now? We're not seeing what's going on in the background. I'm telling you, like, and what Milton says, that's true. There's things going on in the background. They're trying to figure some things out. And again, when you hear Stephen Jones say something, believe what he's saying because he's telling you what's really going on. Jerry Jones gonna say whatever because Jerry Jones is old and he getting senile, so he ain't quite there. Jason Garrett just gonna give you that. Well, just take it one day at a time. Just gonna take it one day at a time. I got my blue Cowboy shirt on. We're gonna take it one day at a time. He's a great player. He will be. He has been for a long time. And it's the same thing over and over again. So Tank is going to be on this team, y'all. He is. It's just that it's just not looking good right now as far as with that thing. But the team is doing their due diligence. The front office is trying their best to try to get it done. But you got an agent that's playing unnecessary hardball right now. And he's waiting on Jadeveon Clowney because his agent doesn't want that. His agent doesn't want D-Law to get the first contract because they want somebody else to set it so they can go higher on it, which in a normal instance, that's what agents do. That's what they're supposed to do. But in a situation like this, knowing that your client has an injury and knowing even though your client did his thing last year, he still has holes in his game. Not with the way that he plays, but because he's a dynamic player. He's a nasty individual. When he's out there on that field, you can see the nastiness on this defense. I'm not taking nothing away from D-Law, but what I'm saying is because of that injury history, you have to question certain things. And that's what the Cowboys are doing. Nini, you got a question? Has anyone considered what if Tank already got the surgery? Oh, I don't think you saw the video I did, Nini, but I said that before. I said that in my making sense of the DeMarcus Lawrence video, and I got killed for saying that. I got killed for saying that maybe he had the surgery already. And somebody basically responded, it's like, well, if he got the surgery already, why wouldn't he say something? Wouldn't we know if he had the surgery? Because he's been in around the facility. Wouldn't he have a brace on his arm or be in a sling or something? I don't know. I can't answer that. I don't know. But again, Nini, you're right. He could have gotten the surgery and not said nothing. But again, why would you get the surgery and not say anything? Because you're actually hurting yourself by not saying anything. Because if you don't put that out there, then if you do get traded, other teams don't know that you got it, and they're thinking that you're still injured until they pull you in and do a actual physical. Yes, Flores, he did. He played 2 seasons with it. But if you remember, one game last season, he got hit in it, and he was on the sideline damn near crying. So him playing on it is actually making it worse. So it started out as a partial tear. It's going to be a full-blown tear coming up soon if he doesn't get that thing fixed. So, again, it's at this point where he's got to get it done. Flores, you said you don't like Maher. I'm not going to really speak on Maher until I see let's see what happens in training camp this year. Hopefully he figured it out. Because remember, last year was his first year in the league. Antoine Woods had the surgery, no pictures. I've seen him showing with the brace. Antoine was the same injury. Yeah, he did have the same injury. But Antoine Woods got his done right after. I mean, like that week after the season, the playoff loss to the Rams. Daniel, my thoughts on Taco Charlton. Taco just needs to just do better. I said this in the last live stream. Taco's time is now. This is the time for Taco to show out, come up, and let this team know that he was worthy of that first round pick. Because right now he's not showing. Taco Charlton was also injured too. He had the same shoulder surgery. Both him, Antoine Woods, they had the surgery done. So hopefully he's going to come back a rejuvenated player. But again, if he don't step up, Dorrance Armstrong is right there waiting in the wings. He's waiting. He's ready to take that spot. Now I don't think Taco will make him expendable. I don't agree with that because Taco hasn't shown that yet. And Dorrance Armstrong is definitely showing things. And Dorrance looks like he can definitely fit the bill if Taco don't do it. E2 Blue, what are your thoughts on having Dez back as a backup? It's not going to happen. That Dez era is over. I love Dez, and if you want my personal opinion, if he did come back, he'd be the 4th option. First of all, it wouldn't make sense. It would make sense, and it wouldn't make sense at the same time This is the reason why it wouldn't make sense, because you know that Dez is a competitor. He ain't gonna want to sit back and be the fourth option. Two, there was some bridges burned when it came to that. Also, two, a caveat to that, some of those bridges that were burned from some of those people, they're not here anymore, so that could change too. Three, we don't know how he's going to be after the Achilles. Four, the Cowboys know the reason why they got rid of him was because of who he is. I guess apparently they don't like the type of passion that he brings. Whatever. So I don't think that's an option, him coming back. Now, me personally, I still think that he's a good player. I still think that he can bring something to the table. I think that even if you have him as a fourth option and you got all these other weapons on your team and you're just adding more weapons, I always see that as a positive, but it ain't going to happen. So there's no point of us even to dwell into it. Raymond, to Heather from Cal University, running back, look him up. Could be on McCaffrey. Yeah, I actually looked him up. I would definitely advocate the Cowboys to look into him if they hadn't already. Rudy playing. That's right. Yep, that's pretty much what it is. And then you look at what happened with the AFF. That whole situation, like, I don't know how you suspend the league and it's only 2 more weeks left. I feel sorry for those players because they ain't getting their money. Yep, Paul, you're right. Amari is better right now, and I'm good with that. People forget about Tyrone Crawford on that line too. Michael Gallup is the new Dez Bryant. You look at the way he be catching the ball sometimes. When you glance at it, it's like, is that Dez? No, that's Gallup. Like, Gallup in High Point, Gallup like secretly just came out of nowhere with it. And I knew that he was going to be a good player when we got him in the draft last year. I was excited. So it is what it is. What's going on, Sam, man? Better late than never, I know. Yeah, that AFF situation is ridiculous. Like, Flores, I'm still looking into that. I'm still building it. I'm like I said, when I finish my mock draft, I'm gonna go through everything, bro. I'm gonna scan through that thing with a fine tooth comb. Joseph Heatherly, what's going on, bro? Yeah, Josh Jacobs and Damian Harris. Yeah, Gallup already solidified that number 2 spot as a receiver. So you got him and Amari Cooper on the outside, left and right. I mean, that's ugh. Mm. Yeah, Sam, man. Yeah, rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle, man. That's a messed up situation too, man. Like, I'm not gonna get into that, but rest in peace, Nipsey. You know, he ain't deserve to die, man. Guys out here doing well for his community. Pray for Lauren London and the rest of his family. Yeah, Joseph, I know Mark butchers your name all the time, but it's all good. Nini, your heart is broken? Why is your heart broken? Do I believe Taco will have a breakout year, or is he a bust? I think that, again, he had that surgery last year, Joe. He was injured last year. A lot of people weren't talking about it, so he got that surgery. So it all depends on what he does at training camp. If he shows up in training camp, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt all because he was a first round pick, and the Cowboys are going to do the same. They're not going to cut him. So yeah, but he's definitely got to show something. Oh, for the Nipsey, I got you, Nini. Yeah. Yeah, that's a sad situation. When I found that out, I was like, because you go on social media and it's crying out for that. One of the guys I went to high school with here in the area, he moved out to Texas. He lives in Texas now, but he's an artist. And he actually linked up with Nipsey Hussle, and he was doing things with Nipsey Hussle, so he was taking it really hard. And yeah. Oh, Sam, man, you saw that picture I posted with Emmitt Smith? Yeah. Yeah, he showed me some love, but Emmitt Smith tried to play me at first because I walked up there and Emmitt Smith was like, I went to go talk to him. He's like, hold on. He like this. Hold on. Let me check my flight because my flight's supposed to be at 3:30. Hold on. Give me a second. And I sat there and waited for him to do that. I sat there and waited for him. I was like, no, you gonna give me this picture, brother. Let me tell you something. I ain't staying in this line for nothing. You feel me? This team, when I tell you this offense is gonna look totally different this year, and I know a lot of people are not giving Kellen Moore the benefit of the doubt, but I'm telling you, you're gonna see some things that we haven't seen before. And I'm not gonna say that. I'm not praising Kellen Moore because he has something to prove. But what I keep trying to explain to people that you have to start somewhere. You have to start your career somewhere because nobody gave a damn about Sean McVay when he was under the Shanahans. You gotta earn your stripes. And I think that, and I've seen what he did with Boise. If he could bring some of that, and I know that the college level is different than the NFL, but again, it's all depend on how your quarterback is. And I know that Kellen Moore knows Dak Prescott as far as how he plays, and I think that it's going to be more predicated to what Dak does. This whole Dak-friendly offense that we were talking about before, it was not Dak-friendly. It was Tony Romo-friendly because they didn't make any changes from Tony Romo to Dak. That was one of the biggest problems with this offense, that they didn't change things. You have to change things when you have a different quarterback in there that's going to be your quarterback. You have to change it. Wait, what happened? I missed it. Um, you said I should have smacked Emmett. Nah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yeah, they'd have locked me up. I'd have been, look, hey, Tamira, I'd have been like this. Breaking news, y'all. It's your boy E2 Blue about to get locked up because I smacked Emmett Smith. Holla at y'all later. Box. That's what would have happened. Nah, I'm not going to smack my frat brother. Can't smack my frat brother. Look, I got frat brothers that I don't like, and I wouldn't smack them because, again, it's deference. You have to respect. It's all about respect. Again, I got a lot of frat brothers right now that I do not like personally, but when I see them, I still grip them up. I still speak to them, and especially if we're doing business, we're conducting business or doing meetings or anything like that. It is what it is. I respect them outside of, but outside of that, I ain't gotta say nothing to them. It's just like with anything else. You work with somebody at your job. You may not like somebody you work with, but you got to work with them. So you got to keep some type of posh with it. Oh yeah, Joseph, shout out to you, brother. All the stuff that you were doing with that you sent to Michael Anthony Fitness and everything. Yo, salute to you, brother. Um, you said you're excited to see if Carson Wentz make it through the entire season. Let me tell you something. He may not. He's going to be wincing a lot. I can see that. Um, I can see that happen. I could definitely see that happen. Tamara, yeah, I was just looking at the same thing. That's why I paused for a second. I was like, "What happened?" Oh, okay, she's doing her job, so I'm good with that. Shout out to Stephanie. Stephanie said, "Yep." I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Chris, stop. We don't want to see E2 get beat up by Emmett. Yeah, I ain't messing with Emmett. That's my friend. I ain't messing with him. Nita, you said don't hold your breath on that one. Oh yeah, that was a April Fool's joke. The Romo coming back, the DeMarco Murray coming back, all that was April Fool's jokes. And first of all, it's an April Fool's joke because but when a player tweets that they're going to do something, you normally hear about it it's already circulated in the NFL network. So it wasn't nothing else on it. So you knew it was fake. Thank you, Miss Jackie, for that. Appreciate it. John, you said wheelchair Wentz. You wild, bro. You wild. Oh, Gerald, thanks, man. So yes, we are definitely repping the power four for Dak Prescott. We are backing up our quarterback this year. This is the fourth year, and again, they always say that your fourth year in the league. That's the year where you maturate. That's when everything comes together. From your rookie season to your second year to your third year. Your third year is your transition. This year is now we know that Dak Prescott right now is our starter. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That is the guy. So that's why I said that it was good that Scott Linehan is gone, because now that you bring Kellen Moore in here to be his offensive coordinator, you look at what they're going to do right now, and this Dak Prescott is going to have input, and it's important, it's imperative for your starting quarterback to have input in your offense, because it's almost like if they don't have the input, because they're the ones out there seeing what's going on in every play, and every team is different, and you have to attack every game differently. So again, it's all about making adjustments, and if we can make the right amount of adjustments, I think this offense could do some great things this year. You said you thought the AFF thing was an April Fool's joke. Then I looked at, yeah. See, I thought it was too, but then it was after April 1st, and I was like, yeah. Flores, you said, "Where's my merch?" I'm working on it, Flores. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Actually, I'm DJing a friend's birthday party this Saturday. So I just ordered my table runners with my E2 Blue Entertainment stuff. So that's the first thing I'm gonna have. So what I'm gonna do is, the reason why I haven't got my merch out yet, I'm still trying to figure out how I want to do my logo, because I want it to be lit. I want my merch to be off the chain. I want you guys to have, because I'm not gonna have merch for you guys and it be trash. I ain't gonna put no trash out there. So I want my stuff to be fire. I want stuff to match my personality, to match me. So I'm working on that right now. So you guys will be the first to know when my merch comes out, and then I'll let you know the link to how to get it and all that other stuff. So yeah. But yeah, to answer your question, Flores, it's coming. It's coming. Raymond, you got yours on? Yeah, yeah, buddy. Definitely. I wanted to wear it for the live stream because I thought it was necessary, especially since it was a good Sunday meeting Dak Prescott and just seeing him and his reaction to all the sign. Shout out to all the people that signed the shirt and everybody that got their name on it. Yes, Joseph, you definitely can send me some stuff too. I will. And Joseph, if you're on Twitter, hit me up in the DM and I'll send you my information. E2 Blue Entertainment, of course. You said Dak needs to step it up in fantasy football. Hey, but Sandman, he might actually this year, because you look, he got weapons now. And you remember, we were a run-first team. So us being that run-first team, Zeke was getting all the you don't want to run Zeke into the ground. You have to have balance. Fourth year, open up the playbook. And I'm telling you, he going to open up that playbook. What I say before, you look at the playbook, and what Scott Linehan was doing when he was here, he was literally, he didn't trust Dak for whatever reason, and he's up in the front pages like this. Well, we're going to do this. We just ran that play. No, we're going to do it again, guys. We're going to run this play over and over again. You know why? Because we got Zeke. We're going to ground and pound. We're just going to keep running. We're going to run it right into the defense. But, Coach, they know what we're going to do. I don't give a damn. Run that ball straight up the middle. And then we're sitting there like watching the game, like, did he just run that damn ball up the middle? and, then, and then you're sitting here looking like the Cowboys have a playbook. They got some plays, y'all, because we've seen them do some trickery and foolery and all that other jazz before. They got some things, they just didn't use it. Now I think with Kellen Moore, he's gonna go all through this playbook, y'all, and he's gonna go through there. He's gonna be like, look, we're gonna formulate this. Dak, this is what I want you to do here. And I'm always going to give you an option to audible. If you see something different, audible out, and here's your other options. RPO, RP, goddamn O. Let me tell you something. RPO is going to be huge with Dak Prescott going forward because, again, you got a guy as big as Dak Prescott. That threat of him, you always got to have that threat of him keeping the ball. You got to have that threat with Zeke. You got that threat with Amari Cooper, Michael Gallup, and now Randall Cobb. So again, there's some things that we can do, and let's finally do something with Jameis Olawale. Jameis Olawale don't suck. We just didn't use him right, and I can't completely fault him for that touchdown pass that he missed because again, they weren't on the same page. You can look at the play and see that it was something that Linehan was like, let's just try this. Forget it. Let's just get him in there because you guys keep getting on me about not getting my fullback and utilize it. Utilize it. Also as far as and you guys talk about like my merch. So I'm trying to have two different type of merch. So I want to have merch for the channel, of course. I'm gonna do something with the logo where it's that and hashtag keeping it real. You guys know that's my hashtag. That's what I live by. That's my motto. So you're gonna have that on there, and I'm also gonna have some for my DJ. So if you guys want to support me as far as my music and me DJing and things of that nature, I will also have the one for DJ E2, blah. So it's gonna have two different things, and I know you guys love me, so I know you guys are probably gonna get it all. So and if you do, I appreciate you. And again, and if you guys ever see me, I will sign it. Who's 6'2"? Oh yeah, so Dax, yeah. But Dak's like 200 and like he actually weighs almost as much as I do, which is crazy because that boy's solid. Now, pause, but his lower body, he's got strong legs, and that's the reason why he can keep churning and Raymond, I don't like people playing on my phone. I keeps it real and just throw that mother. I'm telling you. And he said, absolutely right. Definitely need to utilize Olawale more. Possible pickup, backup for Zeke in the draft. So, yeah, and that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to get a backup for Zeke. They're going to get a shifty, fast guy, kind of like a scat back type player to spell Zeke. And that's what you need. You got him, you got Olawale, and they need to go ahead and re-sign Rod Smith. And you notice Rod Smith ain't go nowhere. So I guarantee you what they told Rod Smith. They said, Rod Smith, just hold tight, bro. We're gonna re-sign you back. Because again, his contract ain't nothing. Like they vet men. You know what I mean? 1 million. Get him out of there. He's a special teams guy. So he's definitely could be a guy still in the mix. Wait. Joseph, put your what's your email, Joseph? And Tamir, yes, I think they will sign Rod because again, he hasn't gone anywhere. We ain't heard nothing with him, and like I said, he's a restricted guy, so they're gonna keep their own. Ron, yeah, I love what we did so far, and I've mentioned this before. What that Quinn solidified it. When Randall Cobb came in, I said, "Oh, they can't let him leave. They can't let him leave." When I found out that they signed Randall Cobb, I was excited because I was like, look, you got your slot guy, and I think you got to upgrade over Beasley. One thing that Beasley is better than him though is he's a little quicker when it comes right off the line. But if you're talking about a guy that can actually go deep, because you can use Randall Cobb in different ways. I'm loving what they're doing. You know, you guys, there's people been ishing on George Iloka, but I don't think Iloka's that bad. And again, you got to look at it like this. People play different with different teams. He didn't play that bad with the Bengals. When he was with the Bengals, he was pretty decent. The Vikings had depth, so he kind of was just buried. And even when he did start, they just didn't utilize him the way that the Cowboys would. See, the thing with George Iloka, you want him, he's a box type of safety. All I want him to do, I want him to play that box. I want him to come down in the run game and tackle. Because what you have right now with Xavier Woods and Jeff Heath, those are your strong guys. So those are your guys that's going to be getting interceptions and doing those things. So that's how I look at it like this. You can't just always judge a safety because, again, it's different type of safeties out there. Yes, I love Rod Smith playing with his brother too, and I think that he is going to be back and playing with his brother. I don't think they're going to break up that brotherhood. Yeah, Joseph can email me. I think that's I messed that up. That's because I changed it. Hold on, let's see. And Joseph, I'm putting it in the chat for you. All right. So I put it in the chat for you, Joseph. Oh, Hillary Clinton in the building. Hillary! It's like, no. Hi, guys. It's me. What's up, Hillary? And then you said all quiet on the Zeke front. Well, they don't need it. They don't need to sign Zeke right now. They could wait another year. They could definitely wait another year on Zeke. They don't have to. They don't have to sign him right now because he's a first round pick. So. I put it in there, Joseph. Did you see it? Oh, Dave Moore. I'm glad you brought up Daytone. So, shout out to Okoye Media. Okoye did a interview with Daytone, and Daytone. When I tell you that, I think that they need to go ahead and re-sign him. I like what he brings to the table. He didn't get a chance to play a whole lot because he got injured. But when I tell you that this guy can play in the run game, this guy provides some push on that inside. So I just look at it like this. Get him in there. Get him in there. Re-sign him. And he wants to be here. He wants to be here. He does. Do I think Quinn will fit the team? Damn right he's going to fit the team. He's a 4-3 guy. We run the 4-3. For real, all you need to do is just have him on that end rushing the quarterback. I don't even need him playing a run. I just want him rushing the quarterback. That's all he does. And I think that he's going to be good on the team because with Rod Marinelli and what Chris Richard is bringing to the table, I'm telling you, things is going to be good. Joseph, I put my email in the chat. Did you see it? Just send me an email. Ms. Jack, you said you love college football. Yes, yes, yes. And I went back and watched tape from Mississippi State and just seeing the things that Dak was doing. And like I said, when I saw that situation when everybody kept saying that he couldn't do this, he couldn't do that. When I saw him do different in Mississippi State and bring that team, and they started winning with a subpar team, I knew that Dak was special. I knew that he was a true leader. Yeah, Nene, you said Okoye interview was dope. Yes, and Daytona is special. Yes, and I really hope that they bring him back. I really do. He wants to be here. He legitimately wants to be here. He said that it's a first class organization. He loved being there. It is what it is. And if Thornhill is there at 58, you got to take that. Yes, Dave, go Cowboys. Jumping around. You said trade D-Law for Raiders 27th and 35th. So I'm gonna tell you why that's not a smart move. Because if you would trade D-Law, we don't have a first round pick. You would literally have to you gotta get a pick in the top 10, period. If it's not a pick in the top 10, it's not gonna be beneficial to the Cowboys. You might as well keep it. Nene, you said that's a draft Illuminati that wants you to believe we are drafting Debo. Cowboys aren't going wide receiver. No, they're not. You're absolutely right. They are not going wide receiver at no damn 58. It's either going to be a safety. It's going to be a defensive guy. It's either going to be a safety or it's going to be a defensive guy, a defensive tackle or end. Joseph, are you still there? Did you see the my email that I posted? Shout out to Jackie though, Miss Jackie. Always shout out to Miss Jackie. Miss Jackie is awesome. And like I said, big supporting of all the YouTubers and everything that she does. Shout out to her. Yeah, Tamir, you can do that because I don't know where Joseph went, but yeah, you can do that, Tamir. He said if Rap there or Thornhill, it would be a great addition. Yes, Dave, definitely. I don't think Rap's going to be there. Thornhill possibly could be there because we have like I said, the depth at the defensive line position is huge. So you're going to get somebody good at 58. So I'm excited about that. You're going to get somebody good, no doubt about it. That's not even the issue. If you smell what the Cowboys, I know that's right. Joseph, did you see it? I like to see the Cowboys wear those blue and white throwbacks more. So I like what was it? Charlotte Jones Anderson. When she was putting together the different schemes, I love what they did because they can't change their helmets. They're not allowed. They got to keep the same helmet from the beginning to the end, and that's that new rule with the whole CTE and the whole head injury things. I get it, but I think the blue jerseys look good with those with the alternate bottoms, with the white bottoms, the navy blue with the white bottoms. That's my combination. I love the navy blue jersey. That's why I always try to get, like, when I buy jerseys, I like to buy the darker colors rather than the white. One, because the white get dirty so easy, especially when you're at a tailgate. You out there eating barbecue and people kicking up dirt and stuff because people out there talking mess, and it's like, oh god. Ms. Jackie, you out? I'm about to end soon too. I just wanted to make sure everybody had what they need tonight. Now, my favorite helmets was the throwback helmets with the single solid star on it. The white helmets with the solid blue star on it. I love those. Yes, Coco, I appreciate it. I appreciate your support as well. Y'all go check out Coco's page. She does for those of you females in the chat. If you guys want to know about makeup and she does covers for things like those. So go check that out. You too. Joseph said he did not get the email. Oh, I put it in the chat. Can you scroll back up and look at it, Joseph? Here, I'll put it in one more time. All right, Joseph, I just put it in again. Yeah, Daniel. Yeah, I mean those helmets. Matter of fact, that's my next helmet I'm gonna get. Replica helmet. I'm gonna get one of those. But I don't even think I want to get that one signed. I just want that one to be solid. So my regular standard silver helmet that I have. I got signatures on that. I'm gonna get that one marked up like the subway in Harlem. So I'm that one. That one's gonna be marked up. So I'm not gonna worry about that. But my next helmet is just gonna be solid. I'm not getting nothing put on. Flores, appreciate it. Appreciate the support, bro. Joseph, you said you have both blue and white Dak jersey. Yeah, that's fine. Joseph, did you? I just put the email back up. Did you see it before I end the stream? Did you see it? Thank you, Miss Jackie. I appreciate it. All right, you got it, Joseph. Good. Okay. So, anybody got any last words? What I will say is this, guys. Look, Cowboys Nation. Trust me when I say that you got to be excited about this year and what we're doing. Now, I understand this whole D-Law thing is an issue. Trying to get them signed, but it will get done one way or another. It will get done. No, Flores. That's Williams is my last name. So you said when you're mad at me, Flores, you always mad at me, bro. But you still support, so it's all good. Let's go Cowboys. Sign Tank. That's it. There you go, Tamir. That's it. So thanks again for you guys coming through the stream. I know it was late tonight. I appreciate y'all coming through. It was awesome. Shout out to Nene. I appreciate that, Nene. Salute to the Cowboys Nation. And Sandman calls me E double. So, Audi 5000. That's it. All right, y'all. I hit y'all up in the videos. I'm working on these mock drafts. So look for that in the next week or two. So, peace.